Hey everybody, welcome to Lexs Lounge. How you all doing? We're outside here by the pool as you can see, and I figured we'd record a little video because I realized it's been well over the 3 months since we've begun our anti-aging experiment. And the reason why it's been so long is basically I had more than a 3 month supply of the supplements I took, the nicotinamide riboside, the resveratrol, and the vitamin D and K2. And the reason I had too much was simply because my wife ended up taking only about a month and a half worth of the supplements, which let me basically go on with the treatment a bit longer. But let's do the reviews of what we thought about the anti-aging experiment, and we'll start with my wife first. Here she is. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Right on. So tell us about how you felt about the supplements treatment and how it affected you.
Um, so to be honest, I didn't really feel much of a difference except in my wrist. I have arthritis from an old injury, and while I was on it, the pain was totally gone. And then when I got off it, the pain came back. So I think it helped with the inflammation and the arthritis.
Okay, so there was a little bit of inflammatory usefulness or anti-inflammatory, but you didn't feel like you had higher energy or felt different in any way in that respect?
No, I didn't feel more energy or anything like that.
Yeah. So she decided to cut it off a little bit early, and I ended up going about almost 4 months with the treatment. I also didn't feel anything in particular, I gotta say. I don't feel any older and I don't feel bad, but I can't say I feel like special or anything like that. Not sure I could justify the relatively high price tag of all those supplements. Once again, I will link down to all of them in the video description if you want to check them out. But as we went through this, we also did a little bit more research into David Sinclair's scientific papers that he has out and the research he's done. And while the research appears legitimate, it also appears that raising your NAD levels is not terribly effective if you are relatively young, right?
Yeah, because if you're young, your NAD levels will already be high enough. And he had actually mentioned that in his study. He said that the young mice didn't really experience much of a difference, but it was the older mice that were looking younger, looking healthier, running faster, seeing farther. So it makes sense that it wouldn't affect us as much.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. So basically, the anti-aging experiment was very interesting, but I think we were just too young to feel the effects. But I'd certainly recommend it to somebody who's, for example, over the age of 45. That may be a lot more useful for that age bracket. So there you go, guys. That's the result of our anti-aging experiments. Nothing really dramatic happened, but a little bit of anti-inflammatory relief for Natalie, and for myself, I didn't feel a whole lot. So I think once the supplements run out, I'm probably going to stop using it. However, I did feel that the most interesting part of the supplements was the vitamin D. I've been told to take vitamin D by many, many doctors and experts, and it just seems to be such an important one to take, especially during the winter when you get less sunlight. So I think I'm actually going to take vitamin D going forward, at least in the winter time. What do you think?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good plan.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go, guys. And on that note, I'm gonna get swimming, and then afterwards, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna shave my head, because that was my other big plan today, was to get my head shaved. So I'll show you guys that. Okay, guys, here we go. We're shaving my head. Here we go. Oh! Why am I doing this? Well, it was just time. This is something I've done before, actually, a long time ago. And it's just time to get it all shaved. See? Don't I look silly now? We'll catch up with you guys when this is all done in a few minutes, because there's no point watching this entire thing. Boom, all done. What do you guys think? Pretty good? Not too bad for a quick at-home job? I don't do this too often, so you gotta cut me some slack. I also gotta tan this still. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the anti-aging experiment conclusion. If you did, subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you all next time.